Okay, now it has come live. Okay. Yes, we are live now.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good evening.
Hello.
Uh, my name is Mike. I'm the impressions chair. This is the Q1 2022 report for the ambassador branch here at Nexus. We'll be taking questions in between every little round here. Everybody's going to give their report. We're going to go ahead and get started with Giddy. He's the relations chair. I'm going to hand things over to him.
Thank you.
Mike, somebody's YouTube is on and I can hear the YouTube playback.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, that's probably me. Let me turn the phone down. But Giddy, you have the floor, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Cool. Is this okay, or I need to maximize it?
Maximize it.
Okay, cool. And so I will talk about what has been going on in the last quarter with the Nexus relationships arm. We are part of Nexus Embassy US. I am Giddy. I am one of the facilitators, and I would like to start with a small introduction of what we do and what are our objectives. Our mission is connect, advise, and integrate business use cases and individuals. We are focused in all the people that is interested in learning and using Nexus blockchain technology to build new solutions, to grow in a global community, and to cooperate in the decentralization of human exchange. And of course, as a vision of Nexus, we are focused in meritocracy, so everyone can participate if they want. What are our objectives as a ARM? We have outreach. We need to reach out to persons of interest. So they need to connect with Nexus blockchain and solutions. Then we have advisors on use cases. They help us and we help them to integrate use cases in the Nexus blockchain. We have exchanges that we need to coordinate, review, analyze. And finally, after many filters, we need to see if they are legit. We have many opportunities that are sent to our Telegram accounts that are not real. So it's kind of take a lot of time. And we have also community that is to educate, represent, and grow Nexus community, even outside the cryptoverse. And finally, in general, we represent and promote the Nexus US Embassy in the blockchain ecosphere. So knowing all the facts and the objectives that we have, I would like to present the results of the last Q1, the Q1. We have some partnerships, we have a listing, and we are working in some new ones. We have the first step was doing the partnership with EST Global. That is, it's a company that is trying to introduce and maintain the use of fintech and blockchain around the world. They are in 24 countries. They introduced us to the Fintech and Blockchain Association, or FAB, which is also global. It's a non-profit entity that is its business is to educate people, educate students into learning how to use blockchain in fintech and in other scientific matters. After that, we have the partnership, the strategic partnership that was explained, published in several places, in Twitter, in Medium, with CoinStore, and that ended last week when we did the show, when We have Colin and Dr. Sindhu and Ramesh presenting about it, and with the amazing help of Taj, that was a great presenter. We have after that, and we announced it in there, the Nexus Coin Store Academy, sponsored by FAB, the FinTech and Blockchain Association. And we have the also use cases integration and coordination. This is we have some, but as our policy, we in our arm we don't say things that are already in the oven. We want to only speak of things after these are confirmed. And finally, our latest part was developing in developing countries, create strategies with Nexus, CoinStore, and FAB to get there and stay more and grow there. For example, we are trying and we are starting in Nigeria, in Latin America, and in other countries of Europe, but the less developed countries. So I would like also to explain a bit what we did with the CoinStore. It was a very long period that it took almost 3 months, and it was with the help of all the arms. So I want first to help all the arms and to say thank you to them, because they help us very much, especially media, and also from the developers Starfish to Kendall, that help us to integrate the Nexus APIs with CoinStore. So we started in February with when CoinStore reached to us. We voted. Kendall took almost 1.5 months to integrate. Then even Colin helped a bit. We paid with the help of all the arms, and also finally we paid installments because they let us with a huge discount. And finally, thanks to community, we were able to pay the third installment with a donations campaign that I want to personally say thanks to all the community and all the people that gave their effort to make this possible. And after that, we have the last Saturday the Nexus CoinStore online event. So as you can see, these things takes quite a lot of time, but when they work, it's a good step for Nexus as a whole, because finally we are just a community-based blockchain. So finally, I would like to talk about what are our challenges in the coming quarter and quarters maybe. We need to increase the adoption of Nexus blockchain via education as part of outreach and community. After we have 5.1 upgrade, we will kickstart again the use cases that are waiting for it. We have several in the pipeline, and many others are coming and trying to understand Nexus and then to build in it. So it will be a very important part that it obviously will be helped by Aeon Wise's arm too in the technical part. So it's a joint effort. We also have joint sponsorships with CoinStore and some of the partners that we have together. We are trying to see if we can sponsor some sports-based team. We want to participate in some blockchain and crypto events that are going to be defined soon. But of course, with the situation that we are living at the moment in the crypto ecosphere is a bit difficult. We also are coordinating the migration of some tokens from other blockchains to Nexus that are in general are in CoinStore, and they want to migrate to Nexus. And finally, we need to design in the future workshops for different interested parties. We are doing something with the academy, but we need to also do it for people for groups of people or that want to build in Nexus. So those are the challenges that we have, and before I presented what we did. So I would like to say thanks and let continue to the other members. So I need to give this to Mike. Make host. Yes. Okay. Jan, stop share.
Okay, anybody have any questions for Giddy before we move on? Believe interactions with Aaron is next. The Nexus says, good job, Giddy. If we don't get any questions here on YouTube, we'll go ahead and move on. I'll make you the host, Aaron. All right, you have the floor.
Okay, you guys can see the screen? Okay, am I audible? Clear? Okay.
Yes, you are.
So guys, welcome to the Interactions quarterly report. This report is for the duration of Jan to March 2022. About the Interactions budget, we had a monthly budget of 15,000 Nexus. And at the end of March, we had a reserves of 26,000 Nexus. Now, this reserve is a conscious decision by our team to, to survive in the bear market, and also to do certain things which are maybe not be done with the normal budget. So this reserves helps us to do certain promotions, or this one which comes during a bear market. So this is not that we have not done any job or we are not doing something. So it is a reserve which is consciously done. So coming to the Explorer, the new Explorer, this everybody knows in the community that we have a new Explorer. This Explorer started with the idea from the community who needed what is that, more modern Explorer compared to what we had. And the second thing was we found that the developer team, they were having a lot of things on their hand, and taking away the Explorer from them would help them to do their things which are more important to them. Like, for example, Colin can concentrate on the blockchain rather than concentrating on the Explorer. So coming to the Explorer, this is using the latest technologies. We are using Next.js for this, and this is an app-based Explorer. So on the home screen, you can see a lot of information, and then we have the metrics over here. And metrics give you all the data about the blockchain. Then we have the ledger, that is a blockchain, blocks and transactions. Then we have the statistics. Now the statistics is exhaustive list of all the trust accounts and the rich list. So all the accounts are available there. And then the last one is the registers, which accounts, you can see the tokens on the blockchain. Tokens, namespaces, and the global names all are listed under the registers list. And this Explorer also has the testnet integrated into that. So you have this button over here. So you drop down this and you go to the testnet. So you have the testnet, all the details of the testnet, similar to the mainnet. We have all the details of the testnet also. So this project was done by one of our community members whose name is Ryan Fernandez. And I would like to thank him for his effort. And it is a beautiful Explorer. So I would like to thank him. Okay, so the highlights of what we have done for the last quarter. So everybody has seen the Explorer. The second is the social media team. They have been promoting Nexus on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. They have been doing a very good job, and they're consistent in their promoting Nexus on in social media. ISMN has been promoting Nexus on social media, but they are doing it on the international, the country level with the foreign languages. So, and they are also creating their own local channels for promoting Nexus. The Nexus testnet is being maintained. Then we had some preliminary meetings with the use cases, but these are all at the starting phase, and it will take some time for it to to work out the certain things, and you see the whether it is a correct fit for the use case as well as Nexus also. So as we have concrete information, we will get you more information about this. So we have been providing technical support for DApp developers like Society, BEF, and others. We also finalized the smallest unit of Nexus, which is Wiz. This was decided by the community on the voting. So this screenshot, you can see the Twitter community channel analytics for the last 3 months. So they have been consistently tweeting almost 5 tweets a day. So I can put this pictures on the community channel later on if you require. But and also this video is also there for you guys to see. So they have been doing a great job. So I would like to thank them on their job well done. We also created a Nexus documentation. You can see some slides over here. And this is completely different than the Nexus developer documentation that we have. And this is mostly a general documentation. It talks about all the technology which is on Nexus, and we have the wallet guides and the mining guides in this. And what I have done with this is I've created one-stop solution for anybody who was looking for information on complete information on Nexus. So they can come here. And what we have done is we've taken all the old blogs and articles from the start, which are valid today, and we have put them in one place. So if you want, anybody is interested to go into a deep dive into Nexus, so you can go through this documentation. I can put the links into the Telegram channel later on if you guys are interested. And it is already there. I have put it many times. So if you want, I can just put it over there. So the ISMN team has been doing the website translations. The most of them are done, but a few are still remaining because we have not got proper translators for this. ISMN team has also been uploading a lot of videos and podcasts on YouTube and Odyssey, and also the Collins channel on YouTube. So this takes a lot of effort on the back end. So you have to get the recording done, you have to do the editing, you have to get the graphics done for the thumbnail and all these things. So that is a commendable job done by the ISMN team. And ISMN also has a graphics designer in-house. So all the graphics you see in the podcast, on the thumbnails and all are made by the in-house graphics designer. The wallet support team has done a commendable job, I would say, because they are on the back end, nobody recognizes them. What happens is when anybody has a problem with the wallets or anything related to Nexus, so people have to go to this team. So I would say that they have been doing a very good job. And also they have been instrumental in testing the new wallet UI, which will be coming with the 5.1 release. The Explorer also, they have done a lot of testing, and they have helped on the proofreading the documentation, what I showed you before. So this is some of the slides I'm showing from the international social media group. So they are managing the Reddit channel and some of the Twitter channel. I have linked it here for your information. This is the Nexus official YouTube channel, Collins channel, and official Nexus channel on Odyssey. So this was a brief highlights of what we have done and achieved in the last quarter. So coming to this current quarter, which is the April to June quarter, now everybody is aware that the Nexus and the overall crypto prices have gone down and our budgets are very limited. So this will have a problem on our goals. But we will see that at least most of us will be working whether we will not bother about the price and we are not going to be limited by the price. But I would not want to push other people in the group. Okay, so the goals for the current quarter are we'll be creating a Nexus token page with the upcoming launch of the P2P marketplace. We want a place where we can have all the token and the project information. So this will be included into the Explorer. And we are also planning for whitelisting projects because we don't want any scam tokens or anybody taking our community for a for a ride with their scam tokens. So the final details have not been worked out, but as we progress, we will have more information on that. We'll be adding more data and charts to the Explorer because right now we don't have much charts to look at, especially the mining, staking difficulty, and all those things we'll be adding in the future. With the upcoming release of 5.1, which has a major overhaul of the API, we have to do the documentation for that. So that will be included in this. So with then the testnet also will have to be upgraded to 5.1 and we'll be ready for the use case testing. And one of the biggest use cases which we have seen has been the bubble, because most of the developers they have been doing and using bubble for creating dApps, and for that we felt that creating more video tutorials for the community would be helpful. But that will be only after 5.1 launch, because there is a lot of difference in the APIs. So we don't want to create videos before and create it all over again later. And also we'll create a new plugin for Bubble with the integrated with the testnet, because right now we have this Bubble plugin which is integrated with the private net, which doesn't have a Nexus or Nexus accounts on them. Testnet has Nexus, and we can provide them testing Nexus to the developers. So this will be more useful. ISMN team wants to do documentation translation into various international languages. And videos on Nexus technology will continue, as we have seen what was done in the last quarter. And we'll have podcasts on Spotify, Amazon Music, and other platforms. We'll be backing up all our videos on censorship-resistant platforms like Odyssey and Rumble. ISMN will be creating more local communities and social media penetration, and to build the international community for Nexus. So this is from interactions. Thank you very much. And I will pass on the host to Mike. Yes, Mike, you are the host now.
Okay, everybody. I have a little slide for everybody too. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Aaron, screen share.
Okay, just a minute. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So like I said, I'm Mike. I'm going to impressions share. I got a few slides for everybody to start sharing my screen as well. Okay. There we go. Give my computer some time running all this stuff. Oh, there we go. All right. So this is the Impressions Arms quarterly report. I tried to pack as much information as I could in here. Where the smallest group is a date with 4 members. Amanda was the previous chair. Tommy is still the longest serving member. I came in third. I'm the incoming chair, taking over now. Sarah was with us for a little bit, helped us out a lot on the advertising end. Van just joined our group, web development, and he's taking care of a lot of the back end coordination. Has been a real help. Shay just joined our group last week, actually, and she's going to be taking care of some of the community outreach. She's going to be a broadcasting coordinator with some of the stuff I'll be talking about. Our contact information, if you want to email, impressions@nexus.io. You can find the telegram of any of our members located in the ambassador page. We're all listed. You can get in contact with any of us. So what we did quarter one, for Impressions, our main handle is to take care of the website and make sure that all the maintenance there stays in order, and then stretch ourselves out into whatever we can get. So on advertisement research, we did things like looking at banner ad pricing, looking at little tile ads between maybe Facebook, Instagram, boosting posts, that type of stuff. On the web development for this quarter, the translations page is completed to the best of my knowledge with every language that we have. We talked about a map site for the seed cards. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I'll talk more about that in the next quarter report. Continued maintenance on the main site, and we got a merchandising set up for donations for proceeds to try and start bringing some money in the low market. That way we can maybe have a little room for budget. Our contributions to the other arms were 1,000 euros to the media arm for the rally team sponsors, and $1,000 to the relationships arms for the corn store collaboration. I think a lot of you know that we coordinated Float Fest at this point. I'll kind of skip through a little bit of that, but Colin was there, he spoke. The main goal was getting out there and reaching the people face to face and getting mobile wallets downloaded. I'm still in the process of working with Kendall to get those numbers for you, so I will have those numbers for you in the next quarterly report as well. We did have 10 vendors at the event that accepted Nexus. I believe if my ballpark is we had about 50 transactions in Nexus while we were at the event. And then, of course, the seed card creation and distribution with the QR link being trackable, so we can see if people, the main point of the seed card is if people have like an introverted nature, they can still get involved by just dropping it down. It's something that everybody can do. Okay, what we want to do for this quarter that we're currently halfway through, we'd like to further the research in banner ads. We want to continue kind of pressing the current things that we've talked about as far as Facebook, Instagram, the things you've already heard. We've talked about the consideration of opening up ads onto the Nexus.io site to be able to bring in money as a whole to the group. If we get down, Impressions has talked about a lot of supplementation to try and boost that quite a bit. So we'll see what we can do there. The podcasting and RSS broadcasting, I've been working with Kat and the ISMN section to be able to make that happen. And as far as impressions go on that side, we're with Shay involved. We're going to start a Meet the Community broadcast where we can start getting community members involved and to where they can tell their story why they're here on Nexus. I'd like to also continue working with Kat to get all of the available audio extracted, at least from the Nexus content that I have access to and she has access to, and we'll make sure that it gets on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio. We're on them now with about 5 episodes. With the web development, of course, the continued maintenance on the website. We want to progress the ease of use for the website, along with getting our bounce rate. Now that's kind of the time the page takes to load. We want to get that a lot faster. We want to put the finishing touches on the Ambassador Health and Reports page. That is a main goal definitely for this quarter. We're getting processes and databases in place to quantify the clicks and engagements if we decide to run ads, or even if we have just a little button, kind of some numbers to give out to the community. We do have 2 subdomains and a landing page that we kind of want to reevaluate and see how we want to take those as far as what we want people to see, what information we can get them quickly, and then kind of get them over to the Nexus.io website to further their education. We have consideration of adding maybe an email member subscription to the site or something to that effect, with an aim of like a monthly email, just kind of from all of us, working with communications to be able to maybe write something out, working with media to get you some art out there every month, just something so we're giving you information when you want it. The seed card expansion into like brochures, etc., on the grassroots movement, we're looking forward to that. In-person connections, we'd like to try at least 1 a quarter to get out face-to-face with the community or people who don't know about Nexus in the first place. Growth, by the end of this quarter, I would love to have 3 more people involved. That's a goal of our arm, to get more people involved. As far as the merchandise goes, we want to get new graphics up on the merchandise, and it's kind of going to be an outlet for the non-branded type of art. So, and again, we want to do that to kind of bring exponential money in to the mix, so we have more to work with, so we can do more. Okay, in closing, as of May 21st, 2022, today, we had 10,007.16 Nexus in the US impressions main default, and we had 4845 Nexus in the merchandise account. Together, it's 1055.45, and it's about $14.50 US per the wallet data. This was about 3 o'clock this morning. You can search US impressions on Block Explorer at Nexus.io. We hope to have an embassy health page here, hopefully in the next month. Please don't hold me to timelines there. We know how timelines are. Advertising account in planning stages, as well, as far as if we decide to progress with allowing ads on the site. It's something that we're talking about at this point. And just to wrap up, contact anybody in the impressions arm to join. If you want to put your effort forth, we're more than willing to accept you. Any community member with great ideas, every avenue of life, bring them over. And like I said, you can find all our Telegram information for contact on Nexus.io, and just click the ambassador page. And be blessed. I think that's it for the slide. I will stop share. And so we do have 2 questions in the live chat. The first one would be from SC, and it's actually directed towards Giddy. It's what was the relationship's monthly budget and current reserve?
At the moment, because I work full time and we have another member working part time, we paid the salaries with that, and it was like 100 in excess, and then we had for 1 month and 20,000 Nexus. That was especially for the last month, and right now we are all the arms are getting the same in the future. So we are at the moment we will have in the 27th probably almost 12,000 NXS. We don't have reserves. We have it using all in different stuff. For example, domains, emails, and also in some videos that you saw from CoinLord about Nexus in Turkish. So yeah, we at the moment don't have. We just all the that we have. We use it every month. Is that respond that answer? Is that okay?
I haven't gotten anything in the chat at all, but it was descriptive for me. Let's see, we have one more question. I believe this one is for Aaron. Any data about growth trends, i.e. growth rate of Nexus social media channels, followers, and interaction, like shares, etc. I think you posted a slide up there that kind of had that information, but if you want to describe that a little further, answer the question, I'll mute myself here.
Okay. Yeah. That was the analytics page from the Twitter what we had posted. So as you see, we are not getting much feedback because we are not doing paid promotion as of now. So we wanted to start a paid promotions with 5.1 and only keep paid promotions for like events only. So like a 5.1 update release, or maybe there is something like a coin store launch or something. I mean, we did not do that during coin store, but that is kept only for special events. So because we don't have the budget to spend for everyday promotions. And for we have a bigger team for ISMN, which is almost 12, 14 people in ISMN. So we can't push and promote them with the Nexus what we have. So we will be doing only free promotions, whatever is available, and only we can do is we can increase the number of social media platforms going ahead. So if that is okay with you guys, or you have any other questions?
I'm going to give it a second, see if anything pops up, but no question. Okay, Henry, we'll go ahead and pass the hosting on to you. And
okay, thank you.
The floor is yours.
Okay. A quick introduction. Maybe a lot of people maybe don't even know who I am. I'm a new chair. I heard about Nexus from a friend nearly 2 years ago, and I became an ambassador in October of last year. And basically, I just want to apply whatever skills and knowledge that I have to the Nexus project. This project is very personal to me. My practice is in law and accounting, and I've done it with all types of organizations. I've been in a big accounting firm, so I was a certified public accountant auditing financial statements. I've been in big law firms. I've practiced in securities law and estate and gift taxes. With the Fortune 500 company, I practice in international taxation. With the state government, I'm practicing in tax and fees on exchanges of physical goods. And with the boutique law firm, just like 5 people, basically just have a chair and a desk and a phone. I was practicing primarily in income tax matters. And I've also been a board member of several nonprofit entities focusing on alternative education methods. And with each of these, I've got several years of experience. And I also have 3 children, ages 5 through 19. The 19-year-old is adopted. I've raised her since she was 8 years old with the help of my wife. So I became the chair on April 3rd, I think would be the day. And I think the transition is 99% complete now. The day before April 23rd, I found out later that the three out of 4 chairs voted at the time to dissolve the communications arm, and they also nominated me to start to be the chair to start a new arm, and I accepted after thinking about it for about 24 hours. The people in the arm now it's everything is still pretty similar, almost the same. We used to have 8 members, and now we have 7. Paul Luminari was the previous chair, and he is still with the arm. 2 people who also have been supporters of Nexus for a long time, Jeremy, aka Common Sense Crypto, and Casper. They left on their own. I mean, I can't read minds, but my impression was that they just had too many other things in their life right now to put in the time needed. And I've also added a friend of mine, Anish. He's a new ambassador, very recent. He's going to help me with some of the new responsibilities that have been that are going to be taken on by the communications arm. So our arm, I mean, to say it like very, to paraphrase, I sort of view it as our job to communicate internally and externally to help the Nexus network grow efficiently. To do this right now, I'm thinking sort of 3 main types of nodes. One is for articles, currently estimating maybe 50% of our budget. And what we did in the last quarter up till today, we've published three articles so far. One was in connection with the CoinStore event. One is concerning interoperability on the Nexus blockchain. And another one is on decentralization and why it's needed for a free society. We also have some drafts of some other articles. One is on the benefits of the Starfish, moving to the Starfish DAO. One is on just like principles of Satoshi and the Bitcoin, the original principles. And another one is on the 3D blockchain. And then another node, the second node, would be for the quarterly report. And I'm thinking about 25% of our budget allocated to that. We have a draft for that as well, but that one is going to be, we're going to try and do a really good job with that, very comprehensive. And then our last node I'm thinking is just in general, just special projects. One thing I'm thinking is put together like an application. Could be anything, written, videos, whatever, but just organized in a good way to maybe try and get Colin to appear on the Joe Rogan show or something similar like that. I think like all these 3 things, they kind of like have synergies. They all blend in together. They will all connect together in the end. And we have 7 people right now and you can have 8 to operate, for 8 nodes. And we are looking for at least 1 more person for sure. Budget-wise, so the transfer was interesting. I went in and looked at the SIG chain. A lot of this stuff I did not do before. I'm not very technical, but I'm learning quite a bit. And everything is there. I looked at all the history, and I could figure out exactly what happened. Paul did a great job. I think he built a good foundation, and we're going to keep going. And I think like it's a good opportunity to be, practice the procedures on moving people around. But the bottom line is I looked at the budget and we did not spend much money this entire year, starting from January. Outflow under 10,000 coins. Inflow was approximately 40,000. And all of that remainder, we either donated or we just returned. And right now, all we've got in reserves is our May budget, just over 6,000 coins. And that's about it. I'm very excited, and the team is great, and we'll talk. Any questions, just let me know. What do I do now? I gotta transfer this, or let's see.
Make me the host, Henry.
How do I do that?
On my picture, there's 3 dots click on that.
Oh, yeah.
You hover. Okay.
Wait, so then it says stop live stream or stop incoming video?
No. It should
When
bring
we
up.
go to Mike's picture on that three dots, click on that. You will get an option make host.
Yeah, make host.
Got it. Thank you, guys. Got it.
Okay, good deal.
Cool.
Okay, so there was a general question in the chat. It was is there or can there be some dashboard on the website that shows updated monthly budget spend of all arms? And I went ahead and answered that in the chat and reinstated the fact of our health page is coming. We want that.
Mm-hmm.
We want that sooner rather than later. So other than that, I think we're good to move on to Levi. All right.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Levi, you have the floor, sir.
Hey guys. So let me share my screen. So as of now, we have 1,660 Nexus as reserves. That is really not much. We paid out now fully the rally, the Ypres rally. It was paid 5K beforehand, then 15K right now in this month. We spent our budget mostly on the documentary trailers, voiceover for the social media videos. We've bought some stock footages. They've cost around $300. We have a subscription on two sites. We've done some social media graphics, articles, partnerships, titles, graphics for Acapulco, Float Fest, and just supporting the other arms. The documentary is right now on hold. The script is done. I'm waiting for Colin to have a refresh on it, some corrections. Then we can do preparing, shooting, and doing the animations. But we've put it right now to hold on because with this current price and our budget, I have like invoices back from February I couldn't pay. So we've agreed on a complete stop. Everyone who's working right now is working voluntary, and we won't invoice this later on. We just need to get our budget back. Ypres rally. So we paid the full money for the guys, for the Ypres team. 3 members of us, me, Mr. Bo, and Alec, are going to Belgium. At the start of August 5th, on our own costs. We are preparing some flying materials, flyer materials, name cards, T-shirts, whatever we can have our hands on. And we have this invitation to the RIP section with the other sponsors, and we plan to push them as hard as we can. They are already pretty cheered up by this small team Nexus, who just got into the sponsoring of our rally. Yeah, our outreach looks like under 10K, 5 to 7K last month. I would say it's under 10K, mostly through social media or the car reveal event. And there are some events on every after every race where our logo can be seen, and the guys from media are mostly there to show their face and make conversation with them. What do we have to do? Yeah, finishing documentary. I would say that will be end of summer, probably. We're preparing 13 graphics and videos for the 5.1 release. Mostly 3D animations and 2D animations. I want to have them animated a bit more interesting. We keep working on the social media graphics videos. As I said, we need to save more funds to be able to do anything. We agreed on with the team that from now on, when we spend something, that will be only on paid social media advertisement. Yeah, we're gonna make some videos and graphics for them, and just let the social media advertisement run. And in the meantime, we just lay low and try to get our reserves back. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and we're looking for artists. So if you know someone who gonna try himself out at the media group, please send him in our way. Thank you, guys. What? Mikey. Yes. I gave back the host to you.
Okay, just stop your screen share, Levi. We're good.
Wait for it.
Good?
No. I found it. Okay.
Okay, I think that about wraps it up for everybody. Any questions? I'll give it a few seconds. We got a little lag between Zoom and YouTube. So any other questions you have for us at the end? I know Aaron has another little presentation, if I'm correct there.
No presentation.
No, you're good. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. If you have any questions, if not, about 15 seconds or so, we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Okay, there is one question for me, I guess, from SC, which says, any data about growth trends, that is growth rate of Nexus social media channels, followers and interactions like shares, etc. So we cannot get more data from the Twitter analytics or Facebook analytics. So whatever we have, what we will start doing is every month end, we will put those analytics onto the community channel. So that is one. The second is what I have started is tracking the rich list. Rich list is like all the accounts. So what I am doing is right now we are tracking people who have 1 million nexus, who have 100,000 nexus, who have 10,000 nexus, and who have 1,000 and 100. So we are making a list of the wallets on that basis. So every month we will put a list, so we will see how much growth is coming into the holders, and the growth into the wallets is happening. That is directly relation to the network. So now this is not only due to our social media marketing, but the whole starfish what we are working. So that is, I have seen some uptick recently after I have put the details, which was I think a week back. So that is how we are going to track it, and we will also be tracking the total amount of Nexus on Tritium. That is the final details have to be worked out with the developers. So that will give us an idea of what is on Tritium, and then we can try to track the legacy chain wallets from the exchanges. So we'll get a hang of how much Nexus we have in legacy and in the exchanges, and also on the Tritium chain. And we will be also coming up with some bots on Telegram, where if there is a big transaction on Tritium, we will be sending that message onto the Telegram channel. So people will know, because we don't want any pump and dumps, because on Peter has from the community, he raised the issue of pump and dump. What happened with waves? I think everybody knows what happened with waves. So similar issue should not arise with Nexus. So we are trying to track that. So we are trying to get all this information and data from a lot of places, but the final details have to be worked out as of now. And for social media, we will keep giving this analytics to the community from now on. From every quarter, every month, we'll have the analytics for every social media channel onto the community, so they can see what is happening. And as I said, uh, the paid promotions will be kept only for special events, because everyday paid promotions will not have an effect, because most of the paid promotions what we have done previously, we did not have the desired effect, so we don't want to do that.
Okay, I didn't get any questions in the live chat, but if any one of you have any type of closing statement you'd like to unmute, and either that, or I'd say we can be done with this quarterly report for the first quarter.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think we can
Yeah, I think that we are done.
hang up.
Okay. All right. Have a good day,
Okay,
guys.
now I'm going to stop the stream.
Have a good day, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Take care.
you.
See ya. Mhm.
Bye bye.